Welcome to this week's Family Ministry Moment. My name is Manu. I am the pastor to children and youth here at United Methodist Church of the Palm Beaches. And a few of you have asked, what's up with the sparkly wall behind me? This is actually in our apartment. We just happened to have a celebration wall. A couple years ago, actually the first year we got here, we did a kind of a birthday thing for my daughter and had a big birthday balloon and all this jazz. And actually this was kind of like, I think, a rose gold color before. And we decided we're going to do that every time. So this year she had her birthday. No, actually, we changed it for New Year's, Christmas time, because I wasn't feeling the rose gold for Christmas. I got silver. My birthday's coming up. We'll see. Maybe we'll change it. Maybe we'll keep it the same. I don't know. But this is our celebration wall. Just kind of add some whimsy to our life. And we are kind of keep on going through with life. This is our third week of Lent. I can't believe that Ash Wednesday is already 2 weeks behind us. And this week we're focusing on prayer. And now, prayer is something that actually almost feels a little controversial. Whenever I talk to people about praying, I kind of feel people kind of tense up and get wiggly and uncomfortable. And it's interesting to me how uncomfortable people are with the concept of prayer. This idea that we're talking to God just normally. I think in a lot of ways we've really formalized prayer, where we expect our pastors or really important spiritual folks in our lives to do the praying. Whether if you're kids, you expect your parents are doing most of it. If you're adults, you're expecting your small group leaders or your pastors are doing most of it. And a lot of us have lost the art of just being able to pray. Now, if you don't know, I'm going to tell you, there's no big secret to prayer. And in fact, prayer is a very, very simple but powerful thing. You don't have to do much. You just have to do it. And that's what I tell the students all the time. It's not about how you do it, where you do it, when you do it. It's just whether or not you actually do it. Because a prayer is kind of like, I think about it this way. You know, my mom does not care whether I send her a text, whether I send her a WhatsApp message, whether I send her a snap of me and my kid, or whether we get on the phone and we talk for hours. What really matters to my mom is that I've done the work of communicating and reaching out to her and finding time in my life in order to spend a little bit of time with her. That's all prayer is. With God, prayer can be anything. It doesn't have to just be a conversation. It doesn't have to be this long, drawn-out thing where we sit down with our Bibles open, or maybe with a devotional or with a journal. It doesn't have to be something very formulaic. It could be something very simple. It could be on your drive to work. It could be on the bus ride to school, the walk to school. It could be in your devotional, for sure. It could be part of your journal life. Maybe it could be part of your art life. I used to have a couple of different books that let me do some coloring and some I would color these mandalas in my office just to kind of pray together, kind of zone in on it, because I kind of need things sometimes to help me check out of everything else and just focus in on what I'm doing. And I did a little artwork while I prayed, or just kind of like as I was doing that artwork, I was just thinking, knowing that God was listening to my thoughts. And a lot of times that's all it really is. It's just sharing the things that are in your life with God. That's all it really is. And I'm going to teach you all a trick. We do this with the younger kids to help them remember some things to pray about, because I know sometimes what you pray about can be complicated. What do I say? Where do I even begin? Well, just like going back to the conversations with my mom, what matters is just you sharing life with them. I was just telling that to my wife a couple of days ago about how, when I ask my daughter, when I pick her up at school, I could ask her, hey, how's your day? That doesn't really help, because she's just gonna be like, it's good. But if I ask her, hey, did you do some fun activity with your friends at recess? Or did you do something interesting in math or in reading class today? When I ask her a pointed question about a specific thing, she's more likely to give me an answer. So I'm going to give you a couple specific things that you can actually talk to God about. Now I'm going to use my hand as an example. So picture all five of these different fingers as 5 different things or persons or objects you can pray about. Now, the first one is the thumb. If you point your hand this way, it's the thing closest to you. So pray for the people that are closest to you, your family, your friends, the people that matter to you the most. Pray for them in whatever the ways they might need you to. Maybe they need encouragement. Maybe you need joy in their life. Whatever it might be, I want you to sit in their place talking to God for them. Now, your pointer finger is for the people who point you in the right directions. Maybe it's your teachers, your pastors, people in your life that are important to you, that will be guiding you, leading your life. Pray that they have wisdom. Pray that their lives are being taken care of. The tallest finger is the one that's the biggest, and it's for the world around us. Pray for the world around us. It's going through a lot right now. The world needs our support and prayer. Pray to God for what's happening in our world. Pray for God for our leaders that are leading our world, that they may be making the right decisions to help us all grow closer together as people, as humans. Now, the ring finger is considered to be the weakest finger, and so pray for the folks in our world that are weak. Maybe you know someone in your school that's struggling right now and they need some support. God can be that support. Maybe you're driving down the road and you can see a homeless person on the street. There's a lot of folks here in West Palm Beach, I know. Pray for them that they can find refuge and strength. There's a lot of weak folks in our world that can use our support in prayer. And finally, the smallest of them is you, right? It's last but not least. Pray for yourself in whatever form you might need. Maybe you need more encouragement this week. Maybe you need direction. Maybe you just need peace. Whatever it might be that you need, pray to God for that. And of course, remember that we need to be holistic. We need to be thankful for all that we have. I always like to open my prayers with gratefulness and end them with gratefulness. So that's my encouragement to you this week as we go through this third week of Advent. Think about how you can be praying to God. And as I close this with you, I hope I can see you this Sunday, either at the 9 o'clock or the 11:15 service, 10 o'clock for the Sunday school hour, and if you're in youth, we'll see you at 4 o'clock for youth group.